He's running straight into me. I was trying not to spill my coffee over that. You gotta be kidding me. Little bitty old blue cat, man. I thought that was Jaws that hit my line. About spilt my coffee. Oh well. With this shad kill been going on, at least it ain't no skunk. I didn't even have to climb down the bank to land him. The last video y'all seen, when I caught that big fat backwater fish, I caught it on gizzard shad. Never got a bite on skipjack that day. Now that fish there was just caught on gizzard shad, and I've got skipjack out. I have seen winners where they wouldn't touch a skipjack and only touch gizzard shad. I don't know if that's what's happening right now or it's just been luck of the draw. Either way, I about spilt my coffee over that little fish. Ugh. I guess I'll put a fresh piece on there. Been taking the old gizzard shad, and this is a Mustad Demon wide gap. I like these. They're not cheap. This is an 11/0 here, but I've just been hooking them up under the lip, coming out through the nose, and it looks like that when I'm done. And what that does is it kind of keeps the hook from turning back into the bait. Plus it's a really firm section to keep you from slinging it off during a hard cast. I'm trying to cast with a 5-mile-an-hour wind right in my face right now. The way this winter's been, I'm not complaining, because there was a couple of weeks there where I hardly heard the clicker go off, and one weekend where I just got flat out skunked, so I'll take it, I guess. It's still early. I'm interested to see if anything will hit that skipjack, since I haven't got anything on skipjack the last couple times out. I'm gonna go sit in my truck and drink this coffee. Another one on gizzard, Shad. This is a bigger one than that last one. This is a tough, tough place to land a fish. These catfish here are not being affected by the shad kill. And I'm up on Teleco Lake, and it's a pretty clear lake. And I'm fishing off a deeper section of channel. Most of the shad kill happened in the shallower backwaters. Where I made that last video. So anyway, I'm getting a more consistent bite here, even though there's not a lot of fish in this area, just because these fish aren't stuffed. They're you know, they've got a natural shape to them. They don't look like basketballs. So they're ready to eat when they see something. It's kind of why I had this spot in mind, because I know anywhere I was around that shad kill, it was a really tough bite. Yeah, a little bigger than the last fish. The hell? Long and skinny. He's hungry. He's ready to eat something. I'm going to go ahead and put a third rod out and run 2 with gizzard shad. And I'm going to leave that skipjack on there right where it is just to see if anything will hit it. Like I say, the last 3 fish in the last 2 videos have all come on gizzard shad, even though I've used mostly skipjack. I'm going to walk behind the camera to cast this a little to the right and then walk it back over to this bucket. Yeah! Woo! Gizzard shad scores again. Oh shoot, he's going under my lines. I believe this is the heaviest one of the night. Three on gizzard shad. Can't buy a bite on skipjack. I've seen it before in the winter when the only thing I could catch fish on was gizzard shad. Skipjack would not get a bite. I haven't seen it in several years, but I'm seeing it again this winter. Last winter I done great on skipjack. The winter before that I done great on skipjack, but there's winters before that they wouldn't touch it. And it's usually in the coldest of water is when the gizzard shad is the better bait. I guess it just dies and the fish know the key on it, you know. Shit. That was a good fish. He cut me off. There's a rock ledge I'm throwing over. He cut me off like I wasn't nothing. Dag blast it. That was on gizzard shad. Luckily I tied up some extra lines. Boy, that was a good hook I lost though, expensive one. This is my last Mustad Demon wide gap. I'm gonna have to order some more. I got plenty of hooks. I just started using these. I really like them. I've mentioned this sun line as being a great casting line, and it is. But when you start fishing these areas like Teleco with all the rock and shell and stuff like that and zebra mussels, especially over a ledge, it's not the best for that. It gets you to the fish, but it don't handle abrasion good, so it is what it is, you know. It's a double-edged sword. Alright people, I'll give it a little while after the last bite. We've got a light east wind that's formed, and the bite seems to have died. There's a lot of rain moving in. They're forecasting 5 to 7 inches in this area over the next week. So there won't be no fishing for me during that time. It will be interesting to see what it does to our already saturated river systems here. All the floodgates are running right now as I speak at the dams. I think it was 3 fish landed. Of course, the biggest fish of the night cut me off. But either way, all the bites were on gizzard shad. Skipjack has not done anything. The last 2 videos, I haven't caught a fish on skipjack. Gizzard shad has done the work. Like I say, it all depends on the winter. In my water system, an average of 10.5 months of the year, maybe even 11, sometimes 12, skipjack is the king of baits. But some winters, for whatever reason, and it usually seems to be on a shad kill winter, the gizzard shad will outfish it on certain years during the cold of winter. So I still bring both kinds of baits because you never know till you throw. I got dinked out tonight, but I didn't get the skunk. That's the most action I've seen since the shad kill. So it's not a total failure. Things seem to be moving in the right direction. This is a video. There were fish in the video. That makes it a fishing video. This is Catfish Dave with another one. Signing out.